London, Kentucky. Load delivery time is 1900. Sorry, 1600. Trying to get this on my pay period. We're allowed to show up an hour early, which makes it 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 2 o'clock Central Time. As long as your paperwork is scanned in before 4 p.m. Central Time, it goes on this week's payroll, or pay period. It's wishful thinking on my part, I get it. But hey, you never know. Because if it does stick, and it happens by a miracle, I'm going to have another phenomenal week. It's supposedly January and February are challenging months. Now, I think I'm, just to change the subject, probably going to get called in here. Yep. If the ticket. Every way station I've encountered this week so far have been calling me in. And it's iftar time. They want to make sure you've got the blue sticker on. The blue sticker, you get a ticket.
Head south.
So we'll see which way we want to go here. We get a automatic exit. Good thing about Kentucky, folks, is that they allow you to stay here at night. So if you're in a jam and you're rolling through Kentucky, way stations are open for a safe haven for you to take your break. So keep that in mind. And they're big. So you should have no problem with finding a place to park late at night. And they got restrooms, so it's pretty good. They're pretty good. But yeah, they're checking if there's tickets, seatbelts. My truck is absolutely disgusting, and it needs a wash. The rain that we're going to get is welcome by me. As soon as I can, I will get this thing washed. The only problem is the last week or so, I've been trying to get it washed, and the blue beacons and all the other truck washes are just jam-packed. I don't have patience to sit there for 2.5 hours online to get my truck washed. It just eats up my time, my day. Anyway, getting back to what I said, January and February are supposed to be the hardest or the slowest months in the trucking industry. And so far,
Quarter mile, merge onto I-75 south.
they've been very kind to me. I'm hoping it's the same for you guys. So, can I get this load on this week's payroll? I don't know. I can make the call to my fleet manager.
Continue on I-75 south,
Or not
57
call.
miles.
Not call. I mean, send a message. Hey, listen, can you do me a favor? Can you stick this one on this pay period? At the end of the day, I'm going to get paid for it regardless. So if I don't, I start Wednesday off with a ready notch in my belt for this week or for next week's pay period. And he's been helping me manage my clock, short runs. So I'm sure next week will be another great week, regardless of when I submit this load, whether it's for this pay period or for next week's pay period. I've been having banner months. I mean, banner weeks. Really good weeks. So I've got 134 miles to go. I don't have to be there until the hour early. I don't have to be there at 3 o'clock. I'm going to try to sneak in like 2:45. Usually you're sitting behind a few trucks anyway when you arrive at the gate, and we'll do our best to get it done with the help from the big guy in the sky. I'm fighting winds today, gusting up over 40 miles an hour. It's coming out of the west. It's pushing me into the shoulder. Even though I'm 38,000 pounds, the winds are fierce. And they're supposed to get worse tomorrow. So my thoughts are this. Hoping to get out of load. Kentucky's always been very kind to me, monetary-wise, freight-wise. Blast down south to like Georgia, where the winds are not supposed to be as rough. There's Tennessee Valley, Tennessee, Kentucky, Ohio, Virginia, Missouri. Supposed to get really high winds. So we don't want to be driving when the winds are 50, 60 miles an hour. It's not going to happen. So, again, wishful thinking. Hoping to get a reload tonight as soon as I drop. I'll have plenty of time on my clock to do that. If I'm thinking where I'm going to get reloaded, because the last time I came to do this exact run, I got a load out of this place carrying produce, going down to Georgia. That was twice. So I'm hoping a third time is a charm, so we can get loaded tonight and get my reset in, because you can stay there. And as soon as my reset's done, get out of town before tomorrow afternoon comes, because tomorrow afternoon is supposed to be the height of it. It was a killer first year in the business. Killer. Very happy with what I achieved my first year. If I were to do a review on Prime, it's all thumbs up. All thumbs up. I can't think of one thing that's negative about where I'm working for, other than the fact that we only can do 65 miles an hour. That's about my only negative about Prime. Other than that, it's been absolutely a real good decision for me to come to Prime. My fleet manager and I work really well from afar, because I don't talk to him. In the 2 years I've been with him, between training and being on this truck, I've spoken to him a handful of times. But actions speak louder than words. I prove myself to be reliable, safe, and on time. And I think I get rewarded because of that. I'm thinking if you do the same thing, you will also reap the benefits. I don't have to wait. Well, what do you mean by reaping the benefits? I really don't have to wait a very long time for a load. I'm either getting a pre-plan do I leave that something comes across the board. And that's really awesome. You know, I don't like waiting. I'm sure most of you feel the same way. Waiting sucks. You know, especially I can't relax knowing that there's a load coming down the pipe. When is it going to come and where am I going? So it's not like I can close my eyes or go grab a dinner or do laundry. I know that within an hour of me leaving receiver, I'll have a load to take, to pick up, and bring down. So he's worked really well with my clock. I tell him where I'm at, and he gives me freight that works within my time. Success is managing that clock, knowing when to go into sleeper berth, knowing when to go off duty, on duty. On duty is only for pre-trip and fueling or yard move. Off duty is going to a truck stop, doing a half hour, which you can combine with your on duty time. So you can fuel on duty, do your pre-trip on duty, about 10 minutes or so, and then go park the truck and do the remainder of the 20 minutes in off duty. And that counts towards your break. Knowing when you bump the dock, sleeper berth immediately, because if you're at the shipper, receiver, and you're there for 2-3 hours, now you can do a split duty. You can do a 7-3 or an 8-2. And once you understand the concept of that, you then start taking control of your time. I don't do 55 miles an hour unless the sign says 55 miles an hour. I do 65. Well, you're burning a lot more fuel than if you go 55. Yeah, but I'm also way down the road, a lot further than the person doing 55, on to my next load. I'm at the receiver or the shipper getting loaded or unloaded, and you're still driving. That's just a tar in the road, folks. And you're still driving to the shipper or receiver. You'll make more money by picking up more loads than you will if you drive 55. In a full drive shift, I'm 100 miles further than you are. But you run your truck the way you want to run. I run wide open. My only negative is the fact that we only do 65 miles an hour about the company I work for. It's my only negative. The money is real. The money is real. And if I can do it, so can you. And confidence will come as long as you keep working at it. That being said, just wanted to stop by and BS a little bit. I appreciate everyone who likes and subscribes. Follow me on my journey. nice once in a while to go out west, but I prefer staying where I'm staying, running my 300 to 500, 600 mile runs. Enjoy it, making really good money. And so can you. That being said, safe trip. Be careful of tomorrow's storm. The winds are supposed to be outrageous. If you're on the East Coast, if you're in the Midwest, some parts are going to get a lot of snow, some more freezing rain coming, and then high winds with heavy rain. So I'm hoping to grab a load and drop south. Time will tell. Sometimes what you want is not what you get. So again, we'll see if third time's a charm by getting a load nearby and going down south. Anyway, safe trip, make great decisions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, contact me. If I don't have the answer, I'll certainly find out. Have a great day.